250. 250. Knee high. Pushing with it.
Yes, go to that.
See you again tomorrow. 1, 2, 3. Filbasket! Pushing with it.
Yes, go to that.
See you again tomorrow. 1, 2, 3. Filbasket!
Stadium. We're now on day 3 of the Sportsclick Filbasket International Championship. It's now the Makabayan Warriors versus Pegasus Sports, and I have here Ken Asibar of Makabayan Warriors and Ruben Dasom of Pegasus Sports. Now, Ken, a lot of people are watching out for your team, especially that you brought the first win for Team Philippines yesterday. How do you feel about this?
We're happy because we won yesterday, so we'll just give our best this game.
We're looking forward to that. And Ruben, you almost bagged a win yesterday, but your team fell short in the last few minutes of the fourth quarter. What are your thoughts on this?
Just take care of the ball more, learn to make certain reads at certain times, and it's a lot of things comes with experience, so we're working off that. Yeah.
We're looking forward to that, and we'll begin the basketball action in a few minutes.
MC already? We're gonna start.
Live from the MABA Stadium, we welcome you to our first game of the day. Let's now meet the starters for both teams. First, for the Makabayan Warriors. Starting point guard number 13, James Martinez. Shooting guard number 8, Denzel Wall. Starting center number 78, Maurice Shaw. Small forward number 10, Ralph Dallas. And power forward number 71, John Lee Balance. Their head coach is Eric Butler. And now the starters for your Pegasus Sports. Point guard number 6, Zen Yang. Shooting guard number 22, John Tang. Starting forward number 8, William Chan. Center number 4, J.M. Morel. And the other forward, number 11, Ruben Dasom. Head coach is Jay Padrigal. Our officials for this game are Nelson Chan, Hong Leong, and Ton Can-Wall.
Basket International Championship. My name is Noel Zarate, working alongside a guy in a coat right now. I'm looking at him, Jen Reyes. I should have brought my coat. I feel so underdressed for this coverage, man.
Good afternoon to everyone.
And we are going to start off with the first game of our quadruple header. Another matchup here between the Philippines and a multinational team, if you will, for the team of Pegasus Sports. Of course, the Makabayan Warriors, coming off the plane yesterday, won the very, very first tip for the Philippines. And they're looking to add on to that and have a winning streak. The nice thing about here for team Makabayan Warriors, Jen, is that they were able to get a practice in today.
Yes, but I hope they're not as tired as this Pegasus team since they just arrived yesterday at 2:30 in the morning.
Well,
they
yeah.
got to check in at maybe around 6 a.m. already. So the players were telling me that they really had a hard time playing the game yesterday, but somehow they got away with a win and got to rest last night, and let's see how they're gonna play for this game.
Well, for Pegasus Sports, of course, this is their third consecutive game day already. So you want to talk about fatigue, that might be setting in for them. Let's see if that's going to be the case, because we are still tied 0-0. Nobody has scored yet in this game. And that's great defense there played by Morel, the NBL player out of Australia. Here is Ruben Dasom, Wutipong Dasom to his friends in Thailand. And that's a miss. However, John Lee Valen could not contain the rebound. It goes back to the Black Shirts.
Shot clock at 14
I'm wondering if Wutipon Dasom or Ruben Dasom will keep his scoring streak right here in this game.
Well, you have to remember that this guy is already in his mid-30s, a long-time member, 9-year member of the Thai national team, but he's still got the hops. He had a dunk in one of the games earlier, in his first game actually, as Morel sends the Martinez layup out of bounds. Now, if there's anything about Jean-Luc Morel, is that his offense has really been spotty, but his defense has been spot on.
Exactly, and as you just said, doing a great job challenging that layup, and another great stop here for Luke Morel. But this is one of the problems that this Pegasus team had yesterday.
Was the rebounds,
Rebounding.
yeah. And despite the fact that they do have a pretty tall front line with Morel and Dasom, however, that was 4 misses by the Makabayan Warriors, and we have still no score in this game. And here's Will Chan missing from the outside. So even the normal guns for Pegasus still silent here today. Here's RJ Delis. Boy, RJ had a great game yesterday. Behind the back pass to Maurice Shaw.
What a great recognition there. Great nifty pass for RJ Delis, and finding Maurice Shaw. And that all resulted in Maurice's good screen.
And another offline attempt from beyond the arc for Pegasus, courtesy of Morel. 22 points yesterday for RJ Delis, and he should have been player of the game, but James Martinez said, "Can I join him?" Okay.
They decided to give it to both of them.
Yeah, 2 players. Well, actually, James did start it off really well. Dasom with the left hand, and he draws the foul from John Lee Valen. So a battle of 2 6'5" guys. And Dasom from Thailand wins.
Will Dasom not looking tired at all on that one?
Yeah. Talking about Ruben Dasom or Wutipong Dasom.
Yeah, Wutipon Dasom.
Yeah. I love his hairstyle, no? He has a sort of like a Wolverine thing going on there.
I wonder where he got his haircut.
Probably here already in Kuala Lumpur. 3-point play completed, so that is the first lead of the game for Pegasus Sports. 3-2 is our score. RJ Delis, really a good all-around player. You know this kid very well from the Philippines. Another block for Morel. But RJ is one of those hard-working, positionless guys that we have in the Philippines.
I agree. He played for Benil.
Yeah.
And also for Meralco. Had a short stint in Meralco.
In the PBA, of course. Here's a guy who had another short stint in the PBA for Blackwater. Maurice Shaw. This time trying to scoop it up with the left hand. Morel is there to bother that again. And here comes Pegasus Sports right now on the run. Layup is hit off the glass by Shaw, and that is going to count for Jen Yang.
Jen Yang doing a really great job facilitating and pushing the ball for Pegasus Sports.
Well, he was able to get all the way to the cup that time. So 5 unanswered points now for Pegasus Sports. RJ Delis wants to answer from beyond the arc. He hit 3 of them yesterday. An air ball, but an errant outlet pass. And the Philippine contingent getting it back now. James Martinez had a slow start yesterday, missed his first 4 shots, but then went on to score 16 in the game. Here's Denzel Wong, bothered by the defense of Jen that time, and we are going the other way. That is too far ahead for Dasom. Good intention that time on the pass, but it was just too far.
This is one of the things that Pegasus Sports needs to realize and do in this game, is to control their turnovers.
Yeah.
They had 30 big turnovers last night, and they were up by 11 and somehow loses to KL Aseel by a point.
Well, you have to understand that KL Aseel is one of the favorite teams here in Malaysia. Ball movement now with 6 seconds on the shot clock. RJ steps to the left, but he still comes up short. John Lee Valen with his 3rd rebound here in the first quarter. Denzel Wong finally cans a 3.
This guy Denzel Wong, really a great shooter. I think he's been practicing or training with NLEX right now.
Right, well, don't let that wide body fool you. Another turnover forced here. Martinez gives it up. RJ, great defense by the point guard.
Standing his ground right there.
That's right.
The block.
Jen Wang, and we go the other way as Morel puts it in. Jean-Luc Morel, yeah.
Pegasus Sports had the numbers right there on that transition, and very good conversion.
So the game is starting to speed up right now. Valen, that's the second time he's lost the ball when it was in his hands. You know, you got to stay away from the chicken skin over there in Chinatown.
I agree with you on that one. You have to stay in shape as you have games here every day.
Yep. Oh, great no-look pass by Will Chan to Wutipong Dasom.
This is what Pegasus does great. Has been doing great in this league, and driving hard and somehow finding an open guy down below.
In rhythm, Deles 0 for 3 from beyond the arc to begin this game. The lead is 4 for Pegasus Sports. And again, you gotta catch the ball before you start the shooting motion. And that time, Sam Yap was shooting it before he caught it.
That's what the coaches always tells you. You have to get the ball first before you looking at the rim or trying to do something.
Well, we're gonna have our first look now. There's a change in the point guard position. Zheng Yang is gonna sit down. And our first look now at Yi Kang, who's wearing the captain's jersey today.
Maybe a bit of a fatigue showing from Makabayan Warriors right there.
Well,
but James Martinez answering me with nope.
I don't know if James Martinez has the word fatigue in his vocabulary. That's going to be a lifting violation, a dribbling violation here on Yi Kang. Trying to get position against Martinez. So that dribbling violation is going to be a turnover once again. That's one thing that killed him yesterday. You said that, Jen. And the guy with the glasses about to come in.
Your favorite player.
Yes, Lin Kwan. You know, he's actually Superman in disguise. Later, he's going to bring out the cape. Here's Wong. Martinez over to the high post now for Maurice Shaw. Up and under move, and he's going to draw the foul.
This is a good matchup we'd like to see in this game. Luke Morel versus Maurice Shaw.
Yeah, Maurice Shaw. Although Morel is giving up a few inches here to Shaw, who's 6'9". Morel's about 6'7". And Superman has entered the building.
Lin, number 24, Lin.
Lin
wonder
Kwan.
if he's related to Jeremy.
Oh,
Lin.
if he makes a run here, he will be known as Linsanity.
Insanity.
In the meantime, here is Maurice Shaw. If anything for Maurice Shaw, he is a very consistent free throw shooter.
I agree.
And as we mentioned in the first coverage that we had yesterday with the Makabayan Warriors, Maurice Shaw, highly touted first-round draft pick in the Philippine Basketball Association, but entered the PBA bubble in 2020 with a severe back injury, missed the entire season, and in the 2021 season, tried to get his legs back, but it just didn't happen for him. Now he finds himself here, and the Makabayan Warriors. Let's see if he can make an impact in this league.
I was also talking to Maurice, and he was saying that he's very thankful for this Sportsclick Filbasket tournament. Getting to showcase or being able to play again, and he's just really happy to be back on the court.
And I'm probably RJ Dell is very happy to finally get his first 2 points as James Martinez with a steal. James is such an underrated defender that you overlook that. You always see his offense, but now he scored 4 points here in the first quarter. An early timeout here for Coach Padregao. Jade Padregao is going to call a timeout now for Pegasus Sports. It is a 4-point lead for the Makabayan Warriors, Philippines 13-9. And we're looking at some of the highlights here so far from the first quarter. And, the running game is something that usually favors Pegasus Sports, but today they're going to be going up against a team that likes to run also, the Makabayan Warriors.
Yes, James Martinez showing shades of his old self from UE and San Beda.
Look at the Sportsclick assist of the game and the AICC 3-point shot of the game. Again, we'd like to thank all of our sponsors. And here's the first 2 points for RJ Delis. Always looking for the foul. And how about James Martinez? I covered him when he was a 16-year-old playing for the Philippine youth team in 2004 when they went up in the finals against Desmond O and Singapore. That was a pretty loaded youth team that we had then. He had guys like Jason Castro, who's now an icon, one of the 40 greatest players in the Philippine Basketball Association. You had guys like Dylan Ababu, Ogie Menor, J.R. Taganas. I mean, these are iconic names in Philippine basketball.
I've also played against those players, and they're really hard-nosed players.
And one of the members of that team went on to be a very, very good broadcaster. We call him Coach Hammer in the Philippines, Martin Antonio.
Martin Antonio. He was my teammate for the STI Olympians in the NASCU League.
Well, we see Superman getting his first 2 points of the game. That is Lin Kwan. And Wawi Escocio is going to see his first action of the game. Very underrated offensive player. Here is Martinez, the best offensive player perhaps on this team. Fakes the three, gets it over to Wawi. Tries a set shot, 20-footer. How about that?
Great pass also there and great patience by the Makabayan Warriors.
And a steal by Escocio. That's what he's actually known for. Outlet pass right now. Dexter Mescaliado is going to get it to go.
Great pass by James Martinez. And this is one thing I love about James Martinez. Always looking up on the floor, never keeping his head down, and always looking for the open guy.
And he's always got that high basketball IQ on both ends of the floor, I might add.
But you can never underestimate his scoring powers.
Oh, of course. Tio gets the jumper to drop from 14. I was actually saying yesterday, I covered a game that he did in the Philippine Basketball Association Developmental League, as Escocio is now 2 for 2 since coming off the bench. Martinez actually has the record in the PBAD League for most points in the game. He had 60 in that game. And I believe his teammate there, J.R. Taganas, had like something like a triple-double as well. Doesn't really score that much.
Actually, I'm starting to remember that game.
Yeah. He scored 60. Oh, great follow-up. I'm telling you, Superman is in the building.
Is this Linsanity right here?
Well, that is James Sanity getting the layup right there. James Martinez looking for the high percentage shots as we come up on 2 minutes remaining here in the first. The 6-point lead now for the Makabayan Warriors, and that is touched by Mescaliado. And now we're going to have our first look at Danny Sia. He's going to see his first action of the game. This guy's about 6'3". Very wide-bodied guy.
To win this game, Noel, they have to get down on that transition defense. And stop the transition and fast break offense of Makabayan Warriors, which they're really known for.
Lin, 6 points off the bench for Superman.
Right away.
Or for Clark Kent. He hasn't taken the glasses off.
Great floater by Lin, number 24.
Sort of reminds you of Jai Reyes when he put that floater up.
For the
is Mescaliado going to be given continuation? He will. So Dexter Mescaliado out of the Philippine Christian University in the Philippines with a 3-point play opportunity. I'd like to say hi to his coach, Elvis Tolentino, as well, who's probably watching right now and taking a look at what his kid is doing. So Dexter Mescaliado.
For the Makabayan Warriors, you're gonna be wanting to attack Lin while he's on the floor. Doesn't seem to be a very strong defender.
Wait until he takes off the glasses and he becomes Superman. Here's Tio, 3-pointer on its way. That one is bothered by Escocio. And here comes the Makabayan Warriors once again. Carlo Morales in the game for the first time. Transition 3 for Gayosa. Alfred Gayosa just checked in and immediately instant offense.
Also Ken Asibar in the ball game.
I have to apologize. I called him Ken Akbar yesterday. I was just trying to read his name. Couldn't read it now.
Another iconic player from the Philippines.
Caleb Nguyen getting his first 2 points of the game. Seeing his first action here as well. So everybody contributing for both teams. Escocio has it poked away, and here comes Tio leading the break.
They have numbers right here.
5 on 1. And they blew a 5-on-1. Dexter Mescaliado is looking up and thanking all his ancestors that turnover happened. He was the only one back on defense.
I was talking to Coach Jade right before the game, and as much as possible, I didn't want to ask him about the game yesterday.
You have to.
With KL Aseel, but anyway, he was telling me it was really inexperience. So it wasn't a lack of effort for them, but more of inexperience. Because they have young players and they only have 2 veterans in this team.
Well, right now a 9-point lead for the Makabayan Warriors. Mescaliado is making the most of his time on the floor. I believe he's got 7 in the game already.
And on cue, his defender Lin, they really have to attack him if you're the Makabayan Warriors.
30-19 is the score. Check that, 9 points already for Dexter Mescaliado coming off the bench. Suddenly he is the game high scorer. 3-pointer is good, however. And that is a good answer coming from Pegasus Sports. Jen Kang getting the final say of the first 10 minutes of action. It is 30-22 in favor of the Makabayan Warriors, or I may add, the undefeated Makabayan Warriors. Of course, they only had just one game. Pegasus Sports looking for their first win, down by 8 right now. They need to get things going in the second quarter, and we will have that for you when we return. This is our continuing coverage of the Sportsclick Filbasket International Championship, live from Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia.
We're now back at MABA Stadium for more basketball action. Noel and Jen, if there's one thing that Coach Jade Padrigao of Pegasus Sports learned yesterday, it's that you shouldn't let your guard down and you can't let complacency get the best of your players. Coming into this game with a loss from their crucial match yesterday, he said that they should maintain their consistency and stick to their execution. He also told the boys not to sulk too long because they cannot turn back time anymore, and what's done is done. What's more important now is that they should be able to bounce back by giving it their all in their match against Makabayan Warriors. Noel and Jen?
And thank you very much, Mika Madrid. And again, we have a saying, Jen, in sports that you have to have a very short memory, especially when bad things happen to you. 11-point lead, evaporated, you lose, move on. It's a short tournament. We got to bounce back.
Exactly, Noel. Most of my coaches always tells us, amnesia, that's the main word. You need to learn how to develop amnesia.
Especially when you're trying to get on track again in another game. However, they are down by 8 at this point. We're talking about Pegasus Sports as Gayosa will miss from the outside. Rebound picked up by Morales. He's in as the shooting guard. Here is Escocio. He is 3 for 3 in this game.
Showcasing his jumper right there, and great pass. Great drive and kick by the guards of Makabayan Warriors.
Again, his offense is so underrated. You tend to overlook it. Escocio now pokes this one away, but the recovery is made by the black shirts. Here's Jen Yang, three-pointer. It is good. So the three-point field goals have been keeping the charges of Jade Padrigao in this game. Mescaliado, he's had the hot hand, but that time forced it up. Good defense there played by John Tang, or Danny Sia rather. Here's Jen Yang. And that is another turnover. Escocia now has the sprint to get to this one. And that's going to be a turnover against the Makabayan Warriors.
Really one of the weak points of this Pegasus Sports team, having 8 big turnovers only in the first quarter.
Right, so far today, right?
So they really need to take care of the ball in this one if they have to win. And that's a surprising stat right here. They're actually shooting pretty well in the field, shooting 55% in the first quarter, and for the Makabayan Warriors only shooting 48%. Well, that's also pretty good for a team. But the Pegasus Sports committing 8 costly turnovers, and that all resulted into fast break points for the Makabayan Warriors.
I mean, you can shoot as well as much as you want, but if you keep giving the ball away, you're going to find yourself down, which is exactly the case in this game with the Warriors.
Yeah, with that one, another turnover.
That's a wild shot, though, coming from Gayosa, coming out of Arellano University in the Philippines. Transition 3 does not work. This is the second unit for Coach Jade Padrigao, and he better get some mileage out of this second unit. A bunch of youngsters out of Malaysia actually on the floor now.
Well, Coach Jade was telling me that as much as he wants to win this game, they want to put in the second unit and the younger guys for them to be able to experience some international play. So let's see what happens.
Well, we will have a two-man sub right now coming in as Barry Kong And returning is, of course, William Chan, one of their best shooters. In fact, Chan was the leading scorer in their opening game when they lost. Ran out of gas towards the end, though, so let's see if they were able to adjust in terms of their stamina. As Morales misses, and Barry Kong is going to take this all the way. That's a beautiful finger roll.
Great drive there by Barry. And if you're a coach, that's what you love to see. A player going strong to the rim.
Ken Asibar extending his range that time. He had 2 3-pointers yesterday, and an errant pass. That is another turnover, Jen.
I don't know how many turnovers, if they're going to break their record for turnovers in this game.
Well, they had 8 in the first quarter. So if you multiply that by 4, that's good for 32, which will be a new record.
New record there.
Maurice Shaw is going to come in. Wawi Escocio probably lost half of his stamina trying to chase that pass by Gayosa earlier. So 32-27, and Pegasus Sports just hanging in there. Horns play for Gayosa now. It's like a hybrid point guard, and that is poked away. Denzel Wong did not touch it, so Barry Kong touched it last.
This guy Gayosa, a really athletic player.
Yeah. Well, you sort of like the way they are athletic over at Arellano University in the Philippines. That's one of their trademarks, actually.
Yes, I'm a testament to that. Every time we play up against Arellano, they're very hard-nosed and very physical.
Right. Gayosa trying to show the range, and he hits it.
Great pass there by Wong, but also Maurice Shaw setting a good screen right there.
Will Chan trying to slow it down. The lead has gone back to 8. Boy, the three-pointer is such a big weapon in basketball. Chan showing the handles to Shaw. They go outside once again. Here's the drive by Sia. No. Follow-up. Morel still no. Boy, Morel's missed a lot of those putbacks.
Yes, especially last night.
Yeah.
If I were Luke Morel with that height, I'd be like jamming everything in the rim.
Well, he can dunk. We've seen him do that, but you know, somehow he just likes to put it back in and it just rolls out. And Morel lost the ball again. Another turnover against Pegasus. Gayosa will slow it down. He's getting a lot of burn at that point forward position. Morales on the post up. Gets it out. Ken Asibar, three-pointer good.
Ken Asibar really has that shot, so you have to look at this guy really lurking around the three-point area.
Yeah, but when he came out of college, he was purely a low-post guy out of Jose Rizal University in the Philippines.
But I was talking to him mainly because of injuries and maybe age also. So he has to change his game somehow.
Well, we're not giving away how old he is. You guys have to guess. However, Will Chan, that is bad news now for the Makabayan Warriors. He hits his first three-pointer, and he can get things going.
Another horns play right here.
Yeah.
And Ken Asibar, you expect him to always pop. And Maurice Shaw sealing in the post.
A miss on the finger roll. Shaw couldn't get the follow-up. As we come up on 6 minutes remaining here in the second. Here's Sia. Getting it out. Another one for Will Chan. Another one for Will Chan.
Will Chan really has a nice stroke from the outside. And yes, last night he had the double-double. I was surprised. He had 15 big rebounds.
And he does have the nose for the ball. 38-33 now. Approaching the 5-minute mark. Yeah,
definitely pound this guy inside.
Oh yeah, that's what he's really known for. I mean, I've been covering Ken Asibar since he was in college, and that's familiar right there.
Very
the semi-hook in the post.
Ken Asibar.
Yeah. 40-33 right now. Asibar with 5 in the game. Chan this time picked up early. Three-pointer on its way. That is a miss there coming from John Tang, who's seeing his first action of the game. Less than 5 minutes remaining. Asibar thinking of pulling up. Instead gets it over to Denzel Wong. Tries to split the defense. Great defense that time.
Oh, Will Chan was actually ahead of everyone, but
yeah, Barry Kong.
Again, another turnover.
Yes, that's right. We're going to get the turnovers at the half, but again, the turnovers are killing Pegasus Sports right now, and Jade Padrigao is going to use another timeout. 40-33 in favor of the Makabayan Warriors. Back with us here inside the MABA Stadium in Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia. Day 3 of the competition and the Sportsclick Filbasket International Championship. And we are having a blast here. Noel Zarate with Jen Reyes and Mika Madrid. I actually got a chance to go to the Petronas Towers last night. Thank you to my very, very good friend, the conductor of the Malaysian Symphony Orchestra here, Gerard Salonga. And for you guys who are not familiar with that name, he just happens to be the younger brother of Lea Salonga.
I envy you, Noel. I envy you.
We had a great dinner.
I get the chance to go to visit Petronas.
Oh, you're going to love it there. In the meantime, Will Chan, like a surgeon going through.
Stitching his way through the defense.
And he is the lone source of income right now for the Pegasus Sports squad. Down 5 here against the Makabayan Warriors, Philippines. Maurice Shaw on the spin. Tough reverse for Maurice Shaw.
Great move right there for Maurice Shaw. Taking it hard to the hoop.
And he loves to finish with the left hand as well. Back to a 7-point lead. Good cut by Morel. Extra pass. And there's going to be a jumper for Barry Kong. No. Recovery made by Makabayan once again.
Noel, I was speaking to...
Ooh! It's a karate chop block there by Morel, but go ahead, Jen.
I was speaking to Coach Jade Padrigao, and one of the things that he really notices about the difference with Philippine basketball and other countries is their court awareness. So that speaks a lot about them having a lot of turnovers every game, committing a lot of turnovers every game.
But Jade Padrigao knows this. He's Filipino. Three-pointer in and out this time for Chan. The Psalm tries to bounce it off of Shaw. Again, you know, he's been in the Philippines. Actually, he's just been invited to be the coach of the squad. He has actually been in the Philippines, lives in the Philippines.
Yes.
This is going to be a war right here. Barry Kong working against James Martinez.
James defense really great right there, but a better offense by Barry Ong.
Barry Kong with that field goal there, cutting the lead down to 5, and James a little frustrated that he didn't get the steal. RJ Delis now gets the right side. Over now to John Leavell, and this time he did not drop the ball. He will earn free throws.
Great two-man game there by the Makabayan Warriors. And you can never underestimate the passing of RJ Delis.
I'm telling you, he's one of those all-around guys. I'm wondering if Coach Chris, or make that coach Charles Tew, was able to coach him in college. I'm not sure, right?
I'm also not sure with that one, but we'll try to get some info on that one.
Well, I'm pretty sure Coach Charles Tew is also watching, one of the staunch supporters of Philippine basketball.
But Noel, I don't think he's going to get any passing skills or passing lessons from Charles Tew. Charles Tew is a very great offensive player.
A great offensive player, but sometimes they call him the black hole. Jumper there by Martinez, his first 3 of the game. Dassom able to get free and get the layup. So you like the fight being shown here by Pegasus Sports. They're not being left behind. They were down by 9 at one point, but they're fighting back.
Imagine if they haven't committed as much as the turnovers they've committed in the first and the second quarter.
Dexter Mescaliado is on another level on offense today.
You have some scrappy players from the Makabayan Warriors right here.
Mescaliado now with a total of 10 in the game. Here is Barry Kong. Feeling it, but not that time. Chan puts it on the floor, can't shoot it. They go to the side. This is going to go in, and that is Sammy Yap for a 3.
Great challenge there by RJ Delis, but better offense for the Pegasus Sports.
That's what Maurice Shaw needs to learn how to do against the defense of Pegasus Sports. Just take it strong. He's got 6 or 7 points in the game now.
I love how the Makabayan Warriors are moving the ball.
Oh! Wow, Sammy Yap has flipped the switch on here, Jen.
Back-to-back threes for Sam Yang.
So Sam Yap has now cut the lead down to 4, 49-45. Coming up on the final minute before the halftime break. Martinez with a great head fake, and he knocks down the 3. It is starting to rain in KL.
James Martinez specialty. Can never leave this guy open. or even if you're near him, you have to get your hand up every single time.
Mescaliado is going to be called for the reach. Neither team in the penalty. It's actually been a pretty free-flowing game. That's why we had a lot of turnovers so far. As Wawi Escocio is going to make his way back in. Shaw has performed admirably in a second sortie here in the second quarter. And they say it is a non-shooting foul. Timeout is called by Jade Padrigal. Is that a timeout or a sub? No, they say sub, so I don't think there's a timeout. Eric Butler's boys are headed to the bench because they are out of timeouts, I believe. Oh, they do have one more timeout remaining. But the signal was for a sub. You know, the signal for sub in internationally is different everywhere you go. Like in the Philippines, you have to cross your two arms. And here in KL, you just have to cross your two fingers.
Oh.
It's economical. Superman is back. Lin getting it out to Chan. Morel, this is more of what he does. Shoot the three, but he will miss. Outlet pass, Morel tracks it down though. 52-45, 38 seconds remaining. Dasom can't get it to go, and finally a tip and drops for Jean-Luc Morel.
Great job there for Jean-Luc Morel, doing it on both ends, getting the steal and the putback.
One day I might start calling him Jean-Luc Picard to all you Star Trek fans out there. Here is Martinez going to the wing. It is RJ Deles for three.
Shoot.
Yep, he had 3 3-pointers yesterday. So a chance now to take the final shot for Pegasus Sports.
Crucial possession right here for Pegasus Sports.
Sammy App getting it in.
Oh.
And they're not going to get it off in time. So a good decision to get it closer. But the shot did not go in. And despite the fact that Pegasus Sports may already have about 15,000 turnovers in this game, it is just a 5-point lead for the Makabayan Warriors Philippines, 52-47 heading into the halftime break. Your assessment of how both teams performed so far, Jen, in that first half?
I love how the Makabayan Warriors moves the ball, and as you can see, their scoring is very even.
Yeah.
All players, one guy has 7 points, 5, 6, 13, and
Yeah, James
Dexter-
Martinez and Dexter
Yes.
Mescaliado are the only ones in double figures.
double figures, but everyone's scoring for them. So actually, on both sides,
Yeah, we're going to have
we have a report.
Yeah, James Martinez loves the camera so much. I think we can hear Mika already in the background right now. So are we going to send it over to Mika right now with James Martinez? We're going to wait for our cue. I mean, the guys here working the TV coverage have been awesome here in Malaysia. Let's send it out to Mika.
Right now, we're with James Martinez of the Makabayan Warriors. James, you ended the first half with a 5-point lead against Pegasus Sports. What worked for your team in the first 2 quarters?
Siguro, we have to tighten up our defense, and our 3-point shots are connecting right now. So we have to continue that on the third quarter and the fourth quarter.
And how do you think will the opponent adjust to this, and what do you plan to do in order to tackle this?
We just have to talk inside the locker room. So we just have to continue our aggressiveness, attacking them. So they're adjusting. They're going zone. They're going man. So we have to adjust.
Thank you so much. That was James Martinez of the Makabayan Warriors.
Madrid, you know, James Martinez will make a great TV analyst one day when we give him a chance, but he has to pay us first. 52-47 at the half. Makabayan Warriors up by 5 against Pegasus Sports. We're going to look at some of the numbers later on in the first half when we return. Stay with us.
250. 250. Knee high. Pushing with the... See you again tomorrow. 1, 2, 3, Filbasket!
We're still live here at MABA Stadium, and right now I'm with William Chan of Pegasus Sports. Now, William, you're down by 5 points in the first half. What do you think were your shortages in the first 2 quarters?
Just turning the ball over too much, not getting back on defense, and just like overall not playing with a lot of energy. Because it's the first game of the day. We played last night at 8 p.m. So we just gotta pick up on our defense and play with more energy, and we'll be fine.
Yeah, but despite this, a lot of people are actually rooting for your team. What can you say about this?
It's something I didn't expect coming in. Just being a small team from Brunei, like no one really knows about us, but I'm happy that we gained the attention of others that are watching us.
Thank you and good luck, William. And we'll get back to you with more basketball action in a bit.
And that bit has arrived, Mika Madrid. We are about to begin the third quarter right now. We're actually about a minute and a half away from that. As we take a look at some of the numbers here, Jen, from the halftime break, you were talking about the turnovers. They actually minimized the turnovers. You're talking about Pegasus Sports in that second quarter. Only had 6. Yeah. But it's 14 turnovers. That's still a lot of turnovers. 7, it's not really alarming yet for the Makabayan Warriors, but that's also a lot.
Yes, I agree with you in that one. And still, Pegasus Sports shooting better than the Makabayan Warriors. But again, the turnovers. And here's one stat that I really want to point on is their 14 turnovers resulted into 22 points of turnovers for the Makabayan Warriors. And also another one is the bench of the Makabayan Warriors really doing a great job. They have 27 bench points, and the Pegasus Sports just 17. So,
yeah, that's a pretty big number there, Jen. But again, looking at the lineup of the Makabayan Warriors, anyone can start on this team. Anybody can just come off the bench.
They're very versatile.
Well, again, about half a minute before we begin the third quarter of action. The leading scorers so far, we got 2 guys already in double figures for the Makabayan Warriors. You have James Martinez with 13 points and Dexter Mescaliado picking up 10 points. Nobody yet in double figures for the Pegasus Sports squad, which is quite surprising because usually you got guys like Ruben Dasom, you got guys like Will Chan already supposed to be in double figures at this point.
Yes,
but since they've been turning the ball over so much, they haven't had any opportunities to really get into any kind of consistent form.
That really cost them a lot, but somehow they're just down by 5 points. And imagine if they haven't committed all those turnovers.
They'd be up.
Maybe they're up.
I believe they'd be up 10 because of the way they're shooting the ball as well. So the third quarter has begun here at the MABA Stadium. First game of our quadruple header for today. And that is poked away. It will stay with the Warriors with 10 seconds on the shot clock. And they're looking to stay undefeated. What a feat they pulled off yesterday. They just came off the plane a few hours before and then went straight into the gym without a shoot-around. Here's Martinez going over to Deles. Baseline jumper. That is short. And the recovery made now by Lin. Going all the way for the layup. That's a little too strong there for John Tang. A follow-up by Tio. How can you airball a 10-footer?
James Martinez really showing his defensive presence right here.
He's already considered a veteran.
I'm surprised he's the one running in transition defense.
Right. Shaw trying to keep it on the side of the Warriors, and they get it back. Maurice Shaw has to figure out that he can actually body up against Morel.
Exactly. He's a lot thicker than Jean-Luc Morel, and he better pound that ball inside the paint.
Yeah, Morel's not even a center. He's playing center, but he's, you know, the way he moves, it feels like he's actually a small forward.
Small forward, yeah.
Deles, who plays small forward.
RJ Deles showing some fatigue here, maybe.
Yeah, Deles. Well, he did hit a three-pointer earlier.
Here's Linsanity.
Yeah, Lin with the glasses. And this is why you think that Morel is a small forward, because he takes those catch and shoot top of the key shots, and
he loves shooting from the outside, especially top of the key.
Denzel Wong pushing that one up. Here's Lin now in the front court. Lin Xuan, nobody's stopping him right now. Lin Xuan's gonna take it.
That's a 1-on-4 break. And still forces it up, and so this is what Jade Padrigao wants to teach his boys, some court awareness, better court awareness.
That's true. Oh, that's a bad pass by Deles. Maurice Shaw wasn't even asking for the ball. Dasom has been quiet though so far here, Jen.
Yeah, and Will Dasom putting up 28.
Ruben Dasom.
Ruben Dasom putting up 28 big points last night.
Yeah.
And Coach Jade Padrigao told me he might get some rest right here, so but let's expect him to put
where are you going, boy? Great defense there coming from Morel. Lin Xuan can't get it to go. He's already got 8 in the game. And Tang. And from defense to offense for JL Morel. Jean-Luc, the captain.
And off the bat, starting this third quarter, Pegasus Sports taking care of the ball a lot better than the first 2 quarters. So, you know, they've cut the lead down to just 3.
Well, it was 1 before that James Martinez layup, so that was a good comeback mounted by Pegasus Sports. Xuan again just defying the defense, and Morel gets the stick back plus the foul.
Lin Xuan really doing a good job attacking his defender. Always getting a wide open floater. And it results in big guys helping and collapsing.
But you like it that he keeps on doing that, because that opens the lane for guys like Dasom and JL Morel. Now, one thing also that Lin has to learn how to do is actually start to pass the ball when he's in that situation, because the defense is collapsing on him. Tied game at 54. Wong, still a tied game. Shaw, that's just great court awareness that time by Barry Kong. Here's Lin Xuan once again. Getting it over now to Dasom. And John Tang for 3, too strong. Deles. Bad pass again. RJ's been throwing the ball away here in the third. Xuan. This time he passes it up. Xuan facing up. They did not have the numbers that time. Deles. Over now to Wong. He's not afraid to shoot this. That unorthodox release by Denzel Wong.
Wong has that green light all day.
Yeah. Lin Xuan is going to slow it down. Dasom has not really been looking for his offense as well. Now he's going to try to get something off the pick by Morel.
I think he's going to be starting to go off in the second half.
Now that's what the plan is.
Another floater for Lin Xuan.
He's got 10 in the game. He's the leading scorer. But again, James Martinez blocked that time, and he's able to get it up again. I'm looking for JR Taganas. Did he issue the outlet pass there? Because that's how James Martinez operates with his old friend.
Yes. Trying to go for the steal and pretending to just stay in the front court.
Right. Tied at
what a
56.
nice
Oh! He is unstoppable today.
Maybe you said it right. This is Superman in disguise.
He's still Clark Kent right now. He hasn't really shown the cape yet, but what an escape there. You see it again.
What a great hesitation. Very patient. Somehow protects the ball going to the rim.
And I think
Gets a floater on.
Eric Butler has to remind his team now, you got to respect all your opponents. Don't see if they're wearing glasses or not. Respect them all the time. Because Lin Xuan has just been burning this team. Actually, he's got 12 in the game
Top
already.
scorer of Pegasus Sports.
And usually, you know, you have lefties who are like that. They usually shoot really, really well. 13 in the game, and now the lead to Pegasus Sports. Martinez, no. Shaw crashing the boards. And it's gonna stay in the side of the white shirts. 5 minutes and 20 seconds remaining. And the thing about Lin Xuan right now is he's not even huffing and puffing yet at this point. Oh, they're gonna change the call here, I believe. Yeah. They changed the call. They're gonna say now ball possession goes to Pegasus Sports. As we come up on the halfway mark of the third, Xuan. Now this time, James Martinez saying, "Who are you, kid? I'm going to use my veteran smarts on you."
Saying no to him on that play.
James Martinez already in his mid-30s. I mean, he's been in basketball quite a long time. And there's Ken Asipar getting it inside. Cuts the lead down to 1. Nobody guarding Lin Xuan.
This guy is something else.
Mezcaliado transition 3. No.
Gets the rebound.
Lin Xuan might be working on a triple-double. We got to check the stats. Oh, there's the assist pass. Oh, but Barry Kong tried to get cute with that one. Mezcaliado over to Martinez. Good. Oh, that was a good pass. And Maurice Shaw says, "Thank you, James, for missing that one." A 3-point play opportunity now for Shaw.
That was actually a very great pass from Lin Xuan. Just didn't know, his teammate just didn't know what to do with the ball.
That was just a great pass. Actually, Barry Kong was in motion, was in rhythm when he caught the ball. So Shaw will complete the 3-point play. And Wawi Escocia is going to come back in. So you go from 6'9" to 6'3". That'll move probably Ken Asibar to the center position at 6'5". But we have a tied game, 61 all. Lin Xuan is now taking over the point guard chores. They're sticking to him right now. Lin.
Good pass.
Oh, getting over to Barry Kong. And Gayosa in the game now for the Makabayan Warriors. Martinez saying, "Come over here, Wawi." Wawi, that's his first miss in the game. Recovery made.
Effort there by James Martinez.
Yeah. Mezcaliado. Here is Gayosa on the floater. Yes.
Alfred Gayosa.
This is one thing you can you also want to give props to James Martinez doing the intangibles for this Makabayan Warriors team, and he usually doesn't do that for other teams.
Oh, look at this, like a wide receiver. Ken Asibar almost got it, but he will pull up. That's a lot of confidence there with no rebounders. Morel getting the rebound.
They have numbers here, 4-on-2 break.
Xuan!
Drive by Lin Xuan.
Oh, that would have been big. And Xuan's gonna hit the deck.
And he got a taste of
that's a Wawi Escocia thing he's looking for. Because Wawi tried to hit the ball actually. Let's see it here.
He's asking for a sub here.
Think he got hit in the family jewels. They're gonna have to look. He's holding on to his abdomen right now. I mean, Wawi Escocia went for the ball, and Lin Xuan is still writhing in pain right now. The Filipinos are seeing if he's okay. They want a review of this one, and Lin Xuan suddenly stood up and said, "Okay, I'm okay now."
He actually gave us a bit of an acting job right there.
He's showing the whole package here today, Lin Xuan. So
because
he
wanted the refs to review that last play.
It might be upgradable, and you know it's a big guy that hit him. So we're gonna hang on to the air right now and see where this one goes. The Makabayan Warriors have picked up the lead once again, 63-61. We did see the Pilipinas Aguilas just check into the stadium just a few moments ago, led by their captain, Alan Mangajas. And they're looking to bounce back. I mean, it was, if you're going to choose between the three Filipino teams that are here right now, the BGC Builders, the Pilipinas Aguilas, and the Makabayan Warriors, who do you think would be the team that would get the first win for the Philippines? I would say the Aguilas, right?
Actually, the Makabayan Warriors already got their first
Yeah,
win
but if
yesterday,
you came in and right now, you saw the lineups, you saw the rosters.
I'd go for the Pilipinas Aguilas.
That's right.
They're one of the stronger teams here in this tournament. But they faced a very strong
Harimau
team.
was prepared.
So we're really excited to see that. Maybe that's a finals preview.
Perhaps.
So,
now they upgraded to an unsportsmanlike foul. So that's
I'm really starting to like your guy.
Lin Xuan sold it. He sold it. And when they reviewed it, Huawei Scotia is now having a blast.
Tickets were sold out for that one.
Oh,
For
man.
the referees.
They're going to have a lot of respect now for Lin Xuan. He's looking
Got
over.
15 points in the
But he's
ballgame.
looking over at Huawei, and Huawei, I think, is talking to him right now. He's trying to psy-war him. It looks like it worked on that first free throw, though.
But he needs to make these free throws.
Well, he made the free throw earlier. Oh, he missed two. So that's what you say, ball don't lie.
Exactly. Right on cue, Noel.
You saw his reaction when the referee said, "Okay, let's review it." Okay, I'm okay now. Oh, he's gonna have a target on his back now, Lin Xuan. I'm telling you. 3:42 to
Makabayan
go.
Warriors are gonna start pounding him, especially Gayosa.
Oh, yeah, Gayosa's
guarding him.
Oh yeah,
Here we
Gayosa
go.
just took it away. Gayosa says, "Hey, I want this." Mescaliado says, "Okay."
Gayosa says, "You can't do that to me."
Yeah. Gayosa's still on him right now. He's taking on whoever the point guard is. Here's Lin Xuan wanting to penetrate. Dropping it off right now. Unexpected. That was a left-handed shot now by Wutipong Dasom. Does not get it to go.
Makabayan Warriors playing some kind of a man zone right there.
Ken Asibar lost the ball. Barry Kong picked up his dribble too soon, and now he's got bailed out there by Lin Xuan. Slow it down. They're playing with three guards on the floor right now. Jade Patrigao has released three guards, and they still commit a turnover. Here's Deles into the front court. One man to beat, and that's Xuan. Deles missed the layup. He gets the follow-up, though.
I'm surprised that Ruben Dasom doesn't really attack or,
I am wondering why he's not really his usual aggressive self. I guess we're going to find out after this timeout called by Jade Padrigao. Again, 67-61 is our score. The man of the moment, the guy on your screen, Lin Xuan. But I guarantee you the Philippine team is not going to let him humiliate them again. So we'll be back after this break. Stay with us. Two minutes and 38 seconds remaining here in the third, and it is another 6-point lead erected here by the Makabayan Warriors. And a three-pointer again. Sam Yap has just been unconscious. That's his third in the game.
Miscommunication there on the defensive side for the Makabayan Warriors. They really have to close out on this Pegasus Sports team.
And the Gayosa has it poked away. 13 to shoot with 2 and 16 remaining here in the third. Once again, thank you for joining us for our continuing coverage of the Sportsclick Filbasket International Championship here in Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia. Noel Zarate with Jen Reyes and Mika Madrid as RJ Deles has given up on the outside shot. He's just trying to take it strong inside. 69-64 is our score. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Linsanity happening here
I
in
think he's
KL.
getting cramps or something.
Yeah, he is getting cramps. I think he's going to be forced to give up a foul now. But 17, is that 17 or 18 points in the
Big
game?
points. Imagine if Ruben Dasom is doing his usual self here.
Dexter Mescaliado cannot answer. And the recovery once again made.
They might be leading in double digits if Ruben Dasom is doing his usual self.
It's Mescaliado now, one of the tougher guard defenders, taking him on. Talking about Lin Xuan. 10 on the shot clock now. Caleb Nguyen almost throws it away. And here's Sam Yap. And a whistle. Foul will go against Delis, it appears, or it's going to go against Gayosa.
Very bad foul right there. With only 4 seconds left on the clock.
It was a shooting foul, though, and Gayosa nudged Sam Yap a bit.
And now you're giving up 2 free throws.
To a very, very good shooter. And, you know, Lin Xuan has not rested the entire third quarter.
He's on fire. Coach Jade Padrigao may be giving me a hint on that one. He's going to let his young players play.
So a timeout has been called here as we have a tied game at 69. And we will step away for just a bit. Back in a moment. We continue with the action here at the MABA Stadium. We have a tied game, 69 apiece, and now a chance for Lin Xuan, the guy with the glasses, but he left the ball behind, and Gayosa is going to scoot in for a layup to give Makabayan once again the lead, 71-69. And there's going to be a foul called on Mescaliado for the Makabayan Warriors.
Another thing they have to work on for the Pegasus Sports is maybe their strength and conditioning. So Coach Jade Padrigao telling me they don't do weights or anything like that.
That's pretty obvious, though.
Exactly. So imagine if they lift some weights and get starting to bulk up.
Yeah, or give these kids a lot of protein or something like that.
Yeah.
Well, so far they have been hanging with the veterans from the Philippines. So the free throws now coming up for John Tang. Splits it that time. The lead is 1 for the Makabayan Warriors. Less than a minute remaining here in the third. Gayosa, and he knew he was going to get hit the moment he got the ball. That's going to go against Tio.
Foul to number 2, Yi Kang. That's his first foul. Second team foul for Pegasus Sports.
They just call him Yi Kang. Okay, Yi Kang. Yi Kang Tio. Picks up the foul that time. That will only be team foul number 2 for Pegasus Sports. Gayosa on the drive. Bothered there by Dasom. And Dasom takes it away.
Great interior defense right there for the Pegasus Sports, and they have a fast break opportunity here, and again losing it.
Delis has just been all over the place now. Delis trying to draw the foul. It is tapped away by Dasom, though. So I am wondering, I think we should get Mika to come over and ask. I'm just wondering why Ruben Dasom has not really been playing his usual self. Is he nursing an injury? Is he, does he have some kind of a sickness right now? I mean, he's just not his normal self. Maybe Mika can find out why. As we move into this timeout with 24.6 seconds remaining in this third quarter. 71-70 for the Makabayan Warriors against Pegasus Sports. We'll be right back. Back with us here with 24 seconds remaining here. Oh, Ken Asibar on a designed inbound play, getting the one-handed jam, and he takes the ball away. Over now to Wawi Escocio, 4 consecutive points for the Makabayan Warriors.
Actually, Ken Asibar looks in great shape right now compared to the past few years I've been playing with him.
Mescaliado messes that one up, but they're not going to get the shot off in time. And Jade Padrigao has developed a migraine over 24 seconds as suddenly the Makabayan Warriors have re-established that 5-point lead that they had at the half. It is 75-70. Makabayan Warriors over Pegasus Sports. The final quarter happens when we return. Fourth quarter about to begin in this matchup between the Makabayan Warriors and Pegasus Sports. The Filipinos have a 5-point lead, and we are going to send it now to Mika Madrid. What is going on with Ruben Dasom?
Noel, Ruben Daso might have been on fire in the last quarter in their match yesterday, but today he's not really that much performing because according to him, he got so much fatigue from the game yesterday because it was a tight match and that he's trying to work with the point guards in order to equalize the play. You know, Coach Jade was also admitted to me a while ago that there's an experience in the part of the point guard, so that's what they're trying to improve on in the last quarter. But you know, at the end of the day, he told me that he's just trying to let his new players get all the experience that they can from these imports. Back to you, Noel.
That is a fantastic report, Mika Madrid, and she did that all on the fly. So props to Mika Madrid for doing a great job right here. So again, we are beginning our fourth quarter. Noel Zarate with Jen Reyes and the aforementioned Mika Madrid. We have a deep three from Sam Yap.
I think that's his spot. He loves to shoot that far from the wing.
I think the migraine is gone now for Jade Padrigao after seeing that one drop. Looked like he took some medication too.
The end of the third quarter was a bit of a reminiscent from last night.
And this is the first time I'm seeing emotion from Coach Jade Padrigao on the side. And referee Nelson's telling him, go back to your area. Don't get a little too excited. You know, Nelson and I, the lead crew chief here, we've had a lot of laughs together in our days with the ASEAN Basketball League.
And now the Makabayan Warriors starting to apply some full court
That's right.
pressure.
And they force the turnover. Gayosa, one fake, but Morel is there and they take it away. Good response from the kids. Here's Pegasus Sports now on the attack.
I'm calling this one. Oh, no.
Well, he just checked in. Here's Delis now into the front court. Look at Sam Yap provide the pursuit. Escocio inside. Morel can't stop him. 77-73. Delis diving for it once again. And they get it over inside. The layup is going to drop. That is good. Coming from Jen Kang.
Great composure there on that drive.
Yeah, Jen Kang using his length. This kid's about 6'5" as well. And able to get the three-point play. Morales and Wong will return now for the Makabayan Warriors as you see that last play once again on your screens.
So this is a really positive thing for Pegasus Sports and Coach Jay.
He has an animated discussion now with JL Morel. Asibar plucks it out of the air. Three-point play unsuccessful. 77-75. Wong has it poked away.
Ken Asibar showing us his hops.
Yeah, he still got it though.
I'm really surprised. But at the same time, really happy for Ken Asibar.
Yeah, new lease on life here playing in the Filbasket. Oh, Wawi Escocio, after making his first 4 attempts, has missed his last 5, and that's a quick run coming from Sammy Yap, and he is taking over now. Mamika reported about the point guard problem. Sam Yap probably wasn't listening, and Ken Asibar is going to be held to the ground.
This kid, Sam Yap, one of the better guards of Pegasus Sports. Really athletic, has that outside shooting, and can really drive to the hoop.
You saw the replay of that last foul. It was indeed on the ground, and here comes the veteran, James Martinez, returning now for the Philippine team. Makabayan Warriors tied at 77. They get it out to Wong, catch and shoot on its way. And a chance to reclaim the lead now for Pegasus Sports. Will Chan.
No numbers. You better set up the play for...
There are no rebounders, and still Jean-Luc Morel knocks down the 3.
Jean-Luc Morel, not really a center.
Oh! But the response coming from Denzel Wong.
Back at you.
This is a high-scoring game. 80 all with still more than 8 minutes remaining. The reverse layup is going to drop right now, and Jen Kang starting to become a factor here as well. So 82-80, Pegasus Sports now on top. And Escocio has it tapped away.
The Makabayan Warriors showing some fatigue on the defensive end, and this is the guy that they really need for some rim protection.
Yeah.
Maurice Shaw.
Maurice Shaw has returned, all 6'9" of him back on the floor.
Escocio puffing and puffing.
Yeah, well, he did a great job running up and down the court as well. They go cross court now. Martinez open for 3. Yes!
That's his spot. James Martinez always looking for that corner 3.
And over at the other side, that's going to be a miss coming from Jen Kang. 83-82. Asibar in transition.
Ken Asibar having a great game here, showcasing his full arsenal.
I like it that he's back into playing shape, though, Ken Asibar.
Me too.
85-82. Morel, that's going to be either a foul on the ground or a walk. They're going to call the foul on Denzel Wong.
Number 8, Denzel Wong. That's his second foul, second team foul for Makabayan.
So only team foul number 2 for the Makabayan Warriors. Philippines trying to stay undefeated here in the Sportsclick Filbasket International Championship. We are in day 3, and this is game number 1 of our quadruple header. Chan working against Asibar. Chan puts this one up. 3-pointer finally drops for Will Chan.
I love how this guy shoots. Will Chan, very relaxed and smooth stroke.
Very Klay Thompson-like, if I may.
Exactly.
A miss by Morales.
Numbers.
They are going
Sam
the other way. Yap tries to save it. Morel gets
What a
to
great
it. Sidestep move.
Morel putting them up by 2 right now.
They have the confidence now. Martinez bobbles, and that's going to be a foul called on Jen Kang. But Jade Padrigao, who had a migraine at the end of the 3rd quarter, is now liking what he sees from his boys.
Second team foul for Pegasus Sports.
Pegasus Sports looking for win number 1. They have dropped their first 2 assignments, Jen. This is a short tournament. They don't want the bus to leave them behind.
Exactly. They have to get a win on this game.
And what a win it would be if they're able to beat a very tough team from the Philippines. Martinez gets away.
James Martinez.
If they pull out a win here, the standings are going to be all over the place.
That's right.
I mean,
22 for James.
Will
Chan!
Will Chan doing what he really does.
And they are fighting fire with fire, and there's going to be another turnover. Jen Kang, 1 man to beat, and he will get the layup. Eric Butler is not calling a timeout. Another turnover against the Filipinos. And here's another floater going up. Jen can't make it. Picked up there by Morales. Martinez now into the front court. Ken Asibar is going to hang in the air and score against Morel. Amazing offense being shown now by both teams. We are not,
The Makabayan Warriors, a bit of acting like the Pegasus Sports on that fourth quarter versus KL Aseel.
That's right.
Turning over all their inbounds plays.
We are approaching the century mark already. I'm sure we're going to get there. Shaw scores.
Maurice Shaw.
So 92-91, Makabayan Warriors just hanging in there, going into cockroach mode right now. You cannot kill the cockroach just like
love
that.
that cockroach mode, Noel.
Here's Chan, picked up now by Shaw. He can leave Shaw on the dribble. It's exactly what he does. And Will Chan can't get it to go. And Morel could not hang on to the rebound.
Will Chan also has a very quick first step.
Yeah.
So if you're a defender, you'll have problems because you have to close out on him. But if you stick to him too much, he's going to leave you off the bat.
Wutipong Dasom has returned and another steal. Jen Yang now into the front court. And he will miss the layup. Last touched by Dasom. Sometimes you do have to wait for your teammates. That was a 1-on-3 fast break that he tried to pull off.
I agree with you. And Coach Jade Padrigao just really wants his players to learn from this experience.
Gayosa faking the shot. Shaw will not fake the 16-footer, but he will miss. Outlet pass by Jen Yang. Yap getting it over now to Dasom. Hang time move. Wutipong Dasom from Thailand.
Ruben Dasom, I think he's gonna take over this fourth quarter.
Yeah, well, Mika did report that he's suffering from a bit of fatigue. Remember, their game ended past 10 p.m. last night, and then they have a game here today at 2 in the afternoon, so that's not much rest. But it is winning time with 4:28 remaining, and Wutipong Dasom is the veteran on this squad. And he is able to complete the three-point play. 4-point lead now for Pegasus Sports. 95-91. Martinez getting it out now to Gayosa. Wanting to attack the zone. Almost.
Right there.
Yeah, that almost was a dribbling violation. Though Escocia, this is the correct call by Nelson.
Great call by a ref right there.
Referee Nelson on the call there, 95-91, and the moment the ball was poked away, everybody in the lane was going to be called for 3-second violation. Yeah. Here's Dasom. Here is Jen Yang.
To be more active on the offensive side of Pegasus Sports.
Jen Yang getting it out, Dasom. Yeah, but that's going to be short though. Oh, Gayosa left the ball behind.
He was too excited to push the pace there.
And Gayosa is going to be sent to the bench by Eric Butler here, Jen, as we have Dexter Mescaliado check back in. 3 minutes and 52 seconds to go here in the fourth. Oh, they steal this one, but they miss it. Dasom, they get it back though. Dasom for 3, yes!
Well, if the NBA has some Damian Lillard as a Dame time, I think we have the Dasom time.
Yeah, it should be Dasom time.
He's gonna take over this fourth quarter.
Martinez is not gonna let that happen though. Oh, a steal by Mescaliado, and he will get it to go. What a heads-up play by Dexter Mescaliado.
It has really been bothering me how Pegasus Sports or any team can turn the ball over a lot of times or this much times in the inbounds play off a basket.
We did not see that. I think that's the third time that the Makabayan Warriors were able to get a steal off the inbounds for a basket, and now a three-point play opportunity. Dexter Mescaliado, 12 in the game, but he will miss. Yeah.
I mean, off a basket, you can run in the baseline
That's right.
to inbound. And
what an explosion, but a missed follow-up though. Nobody boxing out Dasom.
Dasom with 7 straight points.
It is Dasom time, as Jen Reyes just said. Martinez for 3. Bang!
That's a wet jumper from James Martinez.
James now with 27 in the game, and Deles knows they're not yet in the penalty, so he's going to give up a preemptive foul.
James Martinez doesn't know how to stop scoring. That's his main job for every team he plays for.
Well, if you're going to ask me which team was going to hit the century mark first, it would not have been Pegasus Sports. How about that? Dasom is taking over in the fourth. 102-98. Mescaliado with a hang time.
What a stretch right there, and finishes with the left over JL Morel.
Boy, I wish this game, you know, I'm always a guy who says overtime is for the fans. This is a game that I wish would go into overtime so we can see more of it.
I had a fearless forecast for an overtime on that.
Oh! Another one. Jen Yang on the penetration this time.
And I missed it by a single point.
Well, you might get your wish here today, sir. Escocia, no. Morel clears. Final 2 minutes coming up.
Great interior defense there by Pegasus Sports. And I think this is going to be an intentional foul.
No, it looks like Escocia went for the ball. Jade Padrigao is asking for continuation, and the team is saying, oh, they're going to give him continuation.
So it's an end one for Will Chan. Because he's Escocia
they're still going to review this, and Nelson's doing the right thing. It did not feel that continuation should have been given. So they're going to go to the IRS here. The crew chief referee Nelson is going to take a look at this right now. Was there continuation? Did he gather the ball when he was fouled? And was it done in one motion? Or there's another one to this. As you pointed out, did Wawi Escocia intentionally hold the hand of the guy who was driving? Because that's what Jade Padrigao initially wanted. He wanted it to be an end one opportunity, but at the same time, was there an unsportsmanlike foul by grabbing the arm instead of going for the ball? Now, if Wawi Escocia is called for this one, he's out of the game.
Yeah, that's a big one for the Makabayan Warriors. And as what you were saying, FIBA rules, if you're not going after the ball, it's an intentional foul.
Unsportsmanlike foul, and two unsportsmanlike fouls gets you out of the game. We still have 1:57. The lead is 6 for Pegasus Sports, looking for their first win. What a scalp it would be if it is against the Makabayan Warriors. And that's going to put Jade Padrigao like in legendary status over in Brunei, that's for sure.
Yeah.
I mean, Jade Padrigao was called to coach this team about a month ago. And he has done a spectacular job, although the records don't show it 0-2. But against Aseel last night, they had that in the bag. It got away.
And Coach Jade Padrigao.
It is not counted. Oh, but they're going to call the unsportsmanlike foul. And the question is, it differs from league to league. Do they eject Wawi Escocia for picking up his second unsportsmanlike foul?
And in some other leagues, like the PBA.
Yeah, he is ejected. He has been ejected from the game, as Graham Esber has just announced. So Escocia is gone. He will miss the final 157 of this game. And Jade Padrigao is being consulted now on who he wants. It's going to be Chan who's going to be taking the technical free throw.
He needs to make both of these.
Yeah, sorry, it's not a technical free throw. This is the unsportsmanlike foul. Oh my goodness. Will Chan, the riddle continues. How can you be such a great three-point shooter and be miserable from the line?
Can't he just shoot from the three-point area?
Oh, that's another league altogether.
That reminds me of NBA.
Yeah, I believe your uncle was the one who instituted the free three.
Shout out to Sir Butch Antonio and Coach Chot Reyes.
Yep. So split there. It is now just a 5-point lead.
They have to go to the
a steal by John Lee Vallin. Vallin, dangerous pass to RJ Dallas, who draws the foul and had the presence of mind to put it up.
Smart play right there for RJ Dallas.
RJ was going to go out of bounds. When he heard the whistle, he just hurled it up.
This is a smart guy, smart player. Has a very great presence in court awareness since he's played in a lot of leagues.
RJ Dallas making good on the first. This is not yet over, folks. 1:46. anything can happen. I was just telling Gremes Bear, our announcer yesterday, the wildest game I've ever seen before. And we're going to have a follow-up here by Valin, who missed it. Now they can actually review this one. They will not review it because nobody asked for the review, but it's going to stay on the side. I think Jade Padrigao is going to challenge this call. He does still have one challenge remaining.
I think it would be a great challenge
Yeah,
right here.
this is a great time to do it.
Great timing.
We do have a coach's challenge now here in the new FIBA rules. There it is. It's official. Jade Padrigao is now challenging this out-of-bounds call. But I was just telling Gremes Bear last night, who's actually my roommate at the hotel, the wildest game I've ever seen, the biggest comeback in the shortest amount of time was 1 minute and 43 seconds back in the ABL. This was in 2016. The Singapore Slingers went to Hong Kong, going up against the Hong Kong Eastern Long Lions. Singapore was up by 15 with 1 minute and 43 to go. Then Leakey hit 3 consecutive threes.
Wow.
Marcus Elliott hit 1 more, and I believe, I forgot the name of their import, had a 3-point play.
Wow.
And that game went into overtime. Leakey hit 2 more threes,
they won
and Hong Kong won
overtime.
in overtime. That's the wildest game I've ever seen. 1:43. I remember, you can look it up in YouTube and see the exact time. 1 minute and 43 seconds remaining. Singapore Slingers, because of a Wong Wei Long 3-point shot, had a 15-point lead.
Some shades of the KL Aseel game last
Yeah,
night.
yeah, absolutely right.
It's really something like that with that crucial 3 hitting the backboard and just going in. So they started their run with that back 3-pointer.
So again, it seems, if they cannot find enough evidence to overturn the call, they will not overturn the call. There has to be clear evidence because of this out-of-bounds play. There has to be a clear, very, very clear evidence beyond the reason of a doubt for them to overturn it. If they're not sure, the call has to stay. And again, referee Nelson has been in the ABL. I believe that game that I was talking about, I believe he was one of the referees in that game too.
Maybe we can see something happen like that here.
Yeah.
There's 1:42 left.
Well, this is not really a big deal. We've seen a lot of teams come back from this. And they say white ball. And that's it for the coach's challenge on the side of Pegasus Sports. Again, if they can, and they took a while to review that. If they cannot see anything definite to overturn it, they cannot. So it will be a chance now for the Filipinos to get some points back. They're down by 4, 105-101. Mescaliado now using the Shaw screen. Mescaliado from 15. No. He picks it up again. Dexter. No. Shaw tip in. No. Morel saves it. But it goes out of bounds again. So it will remain with Makabayan with 1 minute and 28 remaining, Jen.
Luke Morel not recognizing he could have just thrown it at the front court.
Yeah.
And Ruben
Martinez gets some space but misses. Dallas with a follow-up.
Hard worker RJ Dallas right here. Now full court press for Makabayan.
Almost a steal by James. That's 3 pesky guards trying to chase the ball handler.
And this will expose the inexperience of Pegasus Sports right here again.
Almost lost it. Chan. He will miss. Shaw for the rebound. 1 minute remaining. 1 possession lead. Makabayan with a chance to tie or take the lead. Valin! Yes!
What a great pass by James Martinez right there.
Looks like we're going to get our wish.
Closing out on him.
We have a tied game at 105, folks. But this still isn't over. Overtime might be a factor right now.
If I were Coach Jade Padrigao, I will go to Ruben Dasom.
Oh, it's a deep 3 by Will Chan. I'm not sure if that's what Jade Padrigao wanted. Pegasus Sports still has 1 more timeout remaining, and Jade Padrigao is saying if they make a basket, we're calling it.
Not really a great shot right there for Will Chan.
9-second difference between the clocks. Now the shot clock for Makabayan reads 6. Martinez on the drive. Mescaliado for the lead. No, tip in not there yet. And 7 seconds to go. Dasom in the front court, and he is going to score.
With 4 seconds left, I think they're gonna call a timeout right here.
107-105, Pegasus Sports is going to take the lead against the Makabayan Warriors. And with 4 seconds to go, Eric Butler can map out a play to try and tie or take the lead. Are you going for the tie though, Jen, if you are Eric Butler?
I will predict again and have a fearless forecast, Noel.
Yeah.
James Martinez for the win.
We've seen that happen so many times.
A lot of times.
But also James Martinez, the decoy, can also happen.
That can also happen.
Right.
There's a lot of shooters also here for Makabayan.
Well, on the floor right now for the Warriors, Mezcaliado has been lifted. It's going to be Deles Gayosa playing offense, along with Ken Asibar, Maurice Shaw, and Martinez. The 5 on the floor now for Pegasus Sports, Jen Yang, Sam Yap. We have Will Chan, rather, Wutipong Dasom, and Jean-Luc Morel.
We're going to see some screen set right here for James Martinez. And top of the key, that's his spot.
Martinez gets
go.
it. Martinez creates space. Martinez for the win. Oh!
Almost.
Pegasus Sports picks up its first win in the Sportsclick Filbasket Invitational or International Championship, upsetting the Makabayan Warriors of the Philippines. Pegasus Sports takes this 107-105.
What a great game.
And we're still trying to catch our breath here at Wutipong Dasom had 19 points. And he had, 11 in the fourth quarter, if I'm not mistaken? Can we double check this one? So Dasom, we're going to have to check the stats here, how many points Dasom did score in that fourth quarter. Yeah, Dasom had 7. And at the end of 3, he's got 19 to end the game. 12 points for Wutipong Dasom, and he was actually resting for most of that the third quarter just to gear up for the final run, Jen.
Yep, it's the Dasom time during the fourth quarter, and Pegasus Sports pulling this one off, making up and bouncing back from their sorry loss.
We can hear
KL Aseel.
Yeah, KL Aseel, that one got away. This one did not. It is a 107-105 win. We can hear Mika already prepping Ruben Dasom, our player of the game, and I believe we can go to Mika right now for our player of the game interview. Boy, Ruben Dasom, 7 points heading into the fourth, finishing with 19. That means he scored 12 points in the fourth quarter, including the game winner. 107-105 for Pegasus Sports.
And that was a very high-scoring game. Now we have Ruben Dasom of Pegasus Sports as the player of the game. Congratulations, Ruben. We can all agree that it was a really tight match, but you still came out victorious. What do you think was your edge over the opponent that also showed a stellar performance?
I think it was Coach. Today I got to give it to Coach. Coach was MVP from the first quarter. He was saying, everybody run, man, full court press. Get your energy up, And in the fourth quarter, it really showed everyone was just hustling. So props to Coach for drilling that in our brain. Yeah, I give it to Coach.
Now it's definitely comeback day for you as you stole that victory against your opponent. What's in your mind right now?
Continue to improve as a team, continue to improve myself. And every day is a new day. Always play hard and play as a team and play to win.
Every day is a new day indeed. Again, congratulations, Ruben, and to the rest of the team. Now I'm returning back to the panel.
Very much Mika Madrid with Ruben Dasom, 12 points in the fourth quarter, including the game winner. And if that is an indication of things to come today, we are in for a very roller coaster-like performance from all the teams. As we take a look at the final stats of this one, Jen, Pegasus Sports shot 50% from the field, outshot Makabayan Warriors in the three-point range, and the free throws also to their advantage, although the 24 turnovers, that's something they really need to work on. They cannot have that many turnovers and expect to win games all the time.
But great job on that second half. They only had 10 turnovers. So they committed 14 turnovers in the first half. so limited it to just 10 during the second half. And great three-point shooting. And I just want to make a special mention for Lin Shan Kwan.
Yeah, oh my.
Shooting almost 60% from the field and having 18 points. So
yeah, he's not a mystery man anymore. Everybody's got to check this kid.
That's Superman in this guy.
Yeah. Lin Xuan coming away with 18 points, but Ruben Dasom with 19, as we mentioned earlier, 12 in the fourth quarter, including the game winner. We are just getting started, folks. This is just game one of our quadruple header today. Jen and I will be back a little later on. This time we'll be working with Janine Sakal to do our second match, an all-Filipino matchup between the Pilipinas Aguilas and the BGC Builders. Surprisingly, both teams looking for win number one. And we will have that for you when we return. Stay with us.
Be exciting.
Yeah. Stay with us for our continuing coverage of the Sportsclick Filbasket International Championship right here from Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia.
Pushing with it. Yes, Jonathan.